to fifth quarter extra, week one of the high school football season is officially here, and I just got to be honest. I have been waiting for this Friday. Since I want to say maybe since the last season ended.
Really?
I mean, I've been ready to go.
As a baseball fan, that's huge.
You know, as a baseball fan, I have been ready for this because I was in this. I want to say it was 9 months ago, and we did our final fifth quarter extra, and afterwards I was like, I was all sad.
A whole year to do it again.
I was all sad, man. Now I gotta wait all this time to go through the off season, and I'm sure all the coaches and players were like itching to get back out on the field and everything. But
I was itching to get back on the field.
I was at two games tonight, and my first game. We'll get into the games here in a second. First game was Foley McGill over there at the Live, and I was just sitting there, man. It is good to be back. Get all the hot dogs, get all the burgers, the smell of the grill,
The band is such an underrated part of football. I love the band.
See,
last year they were putting on a show.
Last year was my first year down here, and I'm from New York, so I didn't really have bands at high school games. I just thought band, college football, go to and do together. I didn't really think, and I don't know if it's
okay, really? No band
at all. It's weird, isn't it?
That's like it's such a special part about football.
Yeah, it truly is. Yeah, I know. The music is always good. But anyways, shall we get into some games here, because it was a pretty electric night here.
Fantastic night here on the Gulf Coast.
Let's go ahead and let's go to number one Williamson at Baker here. This is our game of the week. Nice light.
I was out. We had a little bit of a lightning delay, so we'll start out strong. Number 7, Tate Graham. Footnote. They're
good defense right there.
There we go. He throws a big pass to number one. All right, then we have running back here. The Darius Wilder. Hands it off to 21 Baker, number 14, Caden hits him on his...
That's pretty good.
Yeah, nice little run there. All right, here's Tate Graham again, a long pass.
This was a great catch. I saw this tonight during the show, and I was just sitting there like, oh my goodness, what an incredible catch that was. But
that was huge.
That was a close nominee for our play of the week, but we had some really good plays.
All right, here we go. Williamson trying to make it happen, just can't.
That was also a great play, and that was one of our
Or Baker trying to make it happen. Yeah, Williamson defense.
Are you big on defense?
Williamson defense, guys, let me tell you, number one in the state, I would say.
Yeah, well, I mean, they did have a pretty good defense last year. And,
they did.
I was there at the playoff opener, and the atmosphere that was in the stadium was just palpable. And I mean...
Yeah.
Absolutely ran away with it early in the game.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a little closer of a game, I'm not going to lie. When I was previewing it for a game of the week, head coach for Baker had a lot of great things. Eric Scott had a lot of great things to say about his team, and they do have a strong quarterback leading that team, and their defense, he was feeling really confident in his defense, but it's looking like Williamson is just going to really be that good this year. So that'll definitely be a team to keep your eye on.
Number one team in the state for a reason. They go on to win 33-0. So as you mentioned, some really good defense over there from Williamson. Let's go out to Jackson now. And obviously you take a look there. There was some rain. This game was actually pushed back to 8 p.m. here tonight. I thought for a second we might not be able to get it in. I heard the weather report come through earlier today, and I was like, oh no, is this going to be our first rain out that I've seen?
I know. I was hoping we weren't going to get stuck with a bunch of rain delays, but we didn't.
I was like sitting here getting ready to leave the station, and I'm thinking to myself, please. We got through all of last year without any rain, without any cancellations, anything. It was awesome. Week one this year, it's like, oh boy, we might get our first cancellation.
But it was okay. It blew over really fast.
Yeah. It honestly died down before it even got to us. I mean,
all the games should be over by now, I believe.
All the games, all the games should be over. All right, let's go ahead and run these highlights back. As we mentioned, Citronelle at Jackson. New head coach here. Jackson's Ryan Little making his debut after Cody Flanoy moved up in the state a little bit. We're going to start out with some defense here. Jaquan Morris intercepted by Kobe Weaver. Nice. And Kobe, you are going to take it all the way into the end zone to make it 7-0 Citronelle. As you can, go ahead and show off to the crowd. I always love the good celebrations, you know?
Yeah, great shot by you, Patrick.
I wasn't at this game.
Oh, this wasn't you. Okay.
No, unfortunately, I was not at this game. Nice touchdown here.
Good
Weaver.
camera work for shout out to our photog.
Nice touchdown there for Weaver. That's his second of the game. Then Timothy Rivers adds on the extra 2 points there, converts the 2-point conversion. 15-0. Citronelle actually comes out with a 15-0 win over Jackson. So,
and this was a little bit of a shock.
Yeah, well, I mean Jackson coming off that state tournament run. No EJ Crowell. Obviously, he's up there at Alabama. No Landon Duckworth, so it's going to be interesting to see how Jackson holds up here this season.
Good for Citronelle. Way to go.
Let's go out to Saraland at MGM.
Yeah, this was quite the game after, MGM heading over with a new head coach this year. So,
Alex Page.
Yeah, it was the first year in the Alex Page era, I guess you would say. So it was fun to kind of see what was going on there in MGM. All right, are we doing start at the top of the highlights for this one, Patrick?
You want me to run it back? I can run it back.
All
right, let's go ahead and run it back. That's the nice part about here. Yeah, there's a nice look right there.
Run it back from the top with head coach there. We got the coin flip.
Tails never fails.
Yep. First, Saraland drive, quarterback Jamison Roberts. He's an Oklahoma commit. Hands it off to running back Jakari Harris to get the first touchdown of the season. Then they get to the goal line, quarterback keeper with Connor Tillman, and it's fumbled at the goal for a touchback, 13-0.
Yeah, pretty interesting there.
Yeah. Then at halftime, it was 19-7 for Saraland. Final ended up being 34-14 Saraland. So Saraland took the
starting off strong.
Starting off strong with the new Alex Page era. And I think everyone thought they would.
Yep.
Alex Page has been a part of the program with Zach Golson over, the past couple years. So looks like they're going to be pretty good this year.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see what Jamison Roberts can do. Obviously, we had him on our other streaming show, Southeast Sports Plus, and we got to talk to him a little bit about his decision to commit to Oklahoma and stuff like that. So I really expect him to have a big year. Obviously, Saraland with all of those expectations just up there. So I really do think that they're going to have a big year. All right, let's go to the first of two games that I was at here tonight. I didn't get to double dip last year. Tonight, I get to double dip in week 1. So, always gotta love that. Let's head out to McGill-Toolen over here at the Lip, taking on Foley. This is actually quite an entertaining game, and this was the first game that I went to. We're going to open it up here. McGill-Toolen quarterback Davis Fisher. He is going to find J.J. Davis and a nice toe drag there in the back of the end zone. Yellow Jackets go up early here. And here we go with a little bit of a run here. Bryson Garcia is going to find the hole and put the Lions just inside the red zone. But then Judah Spencer is going to hit Jackson Dixon over the middle. That was a nice little juke move there. You know what that is? That's the is that the right stick in Madden? The right stick.
Patrick.
You didn't play? Come on. You mean to tell me you didn't play any Madden?
No.
What?
I didn't. That's like an Xbox game, right? Or like a.
Well, Xbox or PlayStation. You mean to tell me that you never played Madden ever?
No. Did your sister play Madden, Patrick?
I think once or twice. I'm going to, you know what? Now after the show, I'm going to ask.
I had a Wii. I was playing Mario Kart. I was not playing Madden.
Is Madden on the Wii? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I know there are some other games that are on the Wii.
I think it's an Xbox game. I do. I remember friends
for how much,
and brothers.
For how much you love football, I really thought that.
I do love football, but I love watching football.
So you have never, even at a friend's house, you have never played Madden?
No, I've never. I couldn't even tell you what the
Okay. We are making some absolutely insane discoveries on the show. But yeah,
right,
I think it is right stick is the juke.
So you're saying that's how you do the controller to do the little juke that we just saw here in the McGill-Toolen game.
Yeah, that was a nice little juke here. McGill ended up winning this one 52-35, so good job there for the Yellow Jackets. We're going to stay here. This is the second game that I went to here tonight. And let me just preface this with this. We're going to go out to Davidson, taking on Theodore.
Okay.
But here's the thing. I left the Foley-McGill game, I think, with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Because I'm sitting here thinking, all right, I've got my highlights that I need. I got it about 30 seconds. I need to make sure that I get over to the Theodore Davidson game before it hits halftime, because you don't want to sit there at halftime and be like, now I got to wait till halftime's over.
You didn't get hit by a rain delay?
No rain delay here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't think it rained once. I might have felt like one or two drops walking out of the station.
A full-on lightning storm over at my game. So
yeah, I think I felt one or two drops of rain, but I mean, outside of that, I was pretty dry.
Nice.
But I headed over to this game after the McGill-Toolen game.
Yeah.
And I'm driving over there, and I'm like, okay, it's a 5-minute drive. Hopefully, it's not even close to halftime yet, so that way I can just get the entire second quarter. I pull up to the school, and I'm trying to find parking.
Yeah.
And I cannot find anything.
Parking.
This is the thing that I realized last year. I think I was at the Williamson game in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
I did not realize how many people actually come to some of these games, because I'm so used to back in New York. It's like, okay, you got your student section, and you usually only have the parents of the people on the team.
Yeah.
No, the first thing I realized down here is everybody comes out to support high school football.
Yeah.
I had to walk. Get this. I had to walk half a mile to get from where I parked.
Well, you're watching premier talent down here.
I am. No. I'm just saying. It was crazy.
These are college commits that we're out here watching.
I kept saying to myself,
of course the stands are full.
I kept saying to myself, I might not be able to get any highlights for this game because it's going to be halftime by the time I park my car.
Were you in a news car?
No, which is not a good idea.
Not a good idea, because when you're in the news car, you just make up a parking spot.
Well, here's the thing. I picked up the wrong key for the news car, and I was already running late, so I was like, all right, fine. I guess I'll go ahead and take my car.
All right. Well,
no, I had to park.
Well, I'm glad we got some Theodore Davidson B-roll.
I parked on the side of the curb about a half mile away, and I gave myself a nice little 5-minute walk. So I got my steps in.
You got your workout in.
I got my steps in. Let's actually get into the highlights now that I'm done talking. Theodore taking on Davidson. New coach Randy Larson leading the Theodore Bobcats. We're going to start here in the second quarter. Davidson quarterback Micah Spivey. He's going to hit Kingston Butler over the middle, and Kingston is going to show you that speed. No one is going to catch him. And Davidson was actually trailing here. That cut it to a one-score game. But Kendrick Abel, this is a guy that we had talked about a lot last year, and this was the Kendrick Abel drive. You saw one nice run there, and then this is one of our plays of the week as well. Look at this. I mean, he shrugs off not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6 defenders on his way into the end zone. Yeah. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with this year for Theodore. A star.
Yeah.
Theodore ended up going on to win that one 37-20. So good for Randy Larson getting a win in game number 1.
Great win. Great stuff.
You want to move out to the Gulf Shores?
Let's move out to the Gulf Shore and that crazy new school and facility that they have there.
Every time I drive by.
I worked at 2 colleges prior to moving here, and I feel like this facility is just as good, if not better, of what I've seen at SEC programs.
I love going. So every time I go to the beach, I usually go to Gulf Shores.
Yeah.
But lately I've been taking the route that takes me right past the new high school and the new facility, and I'm just looking there like, oh my goodness, this is actually incredible.
Yeah.
Like, these students are getting top of the notch facilities. I can't wait until that school actually opens, because it looks so nice.
Oh, is it not fully open yet?
It's going to be open soon.
Okay. I thought they did a ribbon cutting. It's not open? Are we sure?
I might
need to fact check that.
Crazy. But no, every time I drive by and just take a look at that football facility and the practice area,
I mean,
it
the
is so
covered
nice.
practice field, it's just, I mean, I hope their football team's going to be good this year, but the first game off to a strong start. First offensive drive here, Major Hudspeth finds Carter Davis for the touchdown. They go up early, 7-0, Dolphins. Good start. A lot of fans there. Then Parklane would tie it up and go to the second quarter.
Nice
Hudspeth outside to Braden Lawson down the sideline. He gets inside the 15.
That's good speed, though. That's good track down speed. I'll give him credit there.
There you go. Then Kingston Gardner would finish that drive with a short run, 14-7. Gulf Shores. Looks like they're getting things done there.
Looks like they did end up coming out with a 30-21 win.
30-21 win.
So there you go.
There's your Gulf Shores
for you.
Facility.
Facility.
It's working. I mean, I think the talent there is working, but the facility is always nice to have as well.
A good facility usually gets you some good wins. All right, let's head out, or let's stay in Baldwin County, and we'll go to BC Reign taking on Baldwin County here. Teams meeting at the field.
Okay.
Always love the banners and being able to run through them. Because we didn't really have that. There's just so many.
Really,
yeah.
It sounds like you had not a great high school football experience.
A little bit of a trick play here. Ray Johnson got the snap, and then throws it down the field, dodges the defense all the way to Skyland Andrews.
Nice.
And then here we go. Nice little catch here by number 12 Ashton Cox, who made a run, gets him inside of the 5-yard line here. We're going to try to get you some names here in just a second. But Baldwin County does go up 7-0 here. So a nice start there for Baldwin County. Now we're going to go over to BC Reign. Quarterback throws to Daryl Blackman Jr. This was a pretty good pitch and catch here for the first down. Baldwin County is going to come out of here with a 40-22 win. So a really good win there in the season opener for Baldwin County.
Yeah, huge win for them. All right, should we go over to our next game?
Yeah, let's go to Elberta.
Escambia County versus Alberta. This was a blowout, it appears. We ended up final 60-0 Escambia. So let's see here. Good play, breaking up the long pass from Escambia quarterback Javion Hudson to Justin Knight. All right, next play, we have running back McNeil. Too much for the Warriors. He runs the ball 70 yards, guys.
This isn't the first one. This is the first one. This is not the last one.
This is not the last one because the very next possession for Escambia, running back McNeil again.
Bye-bye.
Makes another crazy long run and scores his second touchdown. And this was all, I believe, in the first quarter. Yeah, this was all with 4:29 left in the first quarter, guys. So no wonder they had a 60-0 win.
Yeah, 60-0 win there. Nice job there from Escambia County. Let's go out to St. Paul's. Alma Bryant taking on the St. Paul's Saints. We are going to open it up here with St. Paul's quarterback Hayden Fincher. He's going to pass it off to Carson Stevens, and he walks in to the end zone there to make it 7-0. We're going to stay here with Hayden Fincher. He's going to pitch this one off to Tyshawn Sellers. And Sellers, oh boy, he is off to the races down the sideline. That's going to be about a 25-yard run. Sellers is going to get it again, 15-0 here after the 2-point conversion. St. Paul's is going to open up the 2026 season with a 58-28 win over Alma Bryant. So
nice,
good job there for
St. Paul's. That was a good win for them.
Yeah, it was pretty good. You always want to start off on the right foot and be able to come out with a win here in week one. It's always better to start out a season with a win. You never want to fall behind the 8 ball in week one and drop that. But good win there for St. Paul's.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you want to go out to Laflore?
Yeah, we can go out to Laflore. We have Robertsdale, Laflore. I don't think we have a updated score in here. We could probably find that here soon. Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah, I'll get you a score.
Get us a score, and we'll go through these plays here in a second.
So we had Laflore ended up winning 22-16 over Robertsdale.
All right, Laflore. Showed out.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and go out to Chickasaw now. Yeah, here we go. Nice split screen action here. I always love a good edit.
I do too.
I absolutely.
Who was our editor on here? Should we shout them out?
Yeah, we gotta find out who our editor was.
Okay, I'll find
it.
So,
we're gonna open it up here with Satsuma. Junior Drake Holly pushes through for the touchdown. 2-point conversion is good, so that'll be an 8-0 lead here for Satsuma. We're gonna have a Chickasaw interception, and here we go. Take a look at this. Ooh, nice. Oh, did he get it? Oh yeah, there we go. when I saw this in the show earlier, I was like, oh my goodness, who's gonna catch it? Who's gonna catch it? It was like they're playing hot potato there with it. But ended up coming out with the interception. That was Evan Bell, who is going to find the end zone here. 16-0 Satsuma. And then we'll go over to Chickasaw here, trying to get back in this one. That's a nice throw down the sideline. But Satsuma did end up winning here 44-20.
Nice.
All right. You want to go out to Mobile Christian?
Yeah, we can go to McIntosh Mobile Christian, guys. This was another blowout. We had Mobile Christian win 33. McIntosh, unfortunately, did not get a point on the board. But it was, looking good for Mobile Christian. We got some Kate went out and shot this, our photog. She got some nice shots, being pretty creative. But first play, Mobile Christian, Dwight King touchdown pass.
That's a nice pitch and catch
from
there.
Israel Bernard. That was a great one.
You can see the rain, too. You got to catch it through the rain.
Yeah, you're right. So it was raining there. They got
I got lucky. I didn't get wet at all.
You didn't get rain. But, guys, the chemistry with these two is clearly real because then we also get – we did get a decent run in right here from McIntosh, which was nice. But we got Deuce again with Israel. Another connection right here for another touchdown.
Was that the Tyreek Hill piece? Is that what that was?
Maybe. Is that what the kids do at celebrations these days?
Something like that.
Okay.
That's usually what they do.
Okay.
I don't
There's
even know
the cheerleader
anymore.
showing out. That was me in high school on the sideline.
Yeah, that was you. That was you on the sideline out there?
I was the cheerleader. All right, good showing for Mobile Christian tonight.
Yeah.
Win over McIntosh 33-0.
Yeah. So you want to roll back through some of these highlights. I'm going to try to get your camera back up here. It seems like we're having some technical difficulties on that side. Let me see if I can get you to come back up here. Maybe. No, is this not want to?
I lost my monitor too. So.
Seems like we might have lost you there. So we're gonna work through some these technical issues. It's week 1 of the season. We're trying to work out everything. It seems like we might have lost you there. So we're gonna thank you. We're gonna actually end this stream a little bit early. We're gonna work through some of these technical. Oh, there I am again. We're gonna end up ending this stream a little bit early. So that was week 1. Stay tuned. We got a big week next week. Week 2 down here. Thanks everybody and good night.